I would like to welcome you all at the webinar. Good afternoon, good morning, and for some of you, good evening as well. I would like to warmly welcome you at the webinar session about our hot runner solution, hot runners portfolio, as well as we will show some success stories and key benefits for you, our customers. My name is Adam Schneeberger. I am the European Marketing Manager for DME. I am based in the Czech Republic, and I will be your guide for this session. And now let me introduce my colleagues and also the main presenters. We have here 𝗪𝗓𝗄𝗂, who is the Global Engineering Director of DME and is based in the United States. Then another presenter is 𝗪𝗂𝗶𝗲, who is our sales representative for the German market. And then I also have with you 𝗪𝗏𝗏, the Senior Application Engineer, who is based in India. Now some of the organizational information. This webinar will take approximately 45 to 50 minutes, and it's not going to be recorded. As of now, you're all muted, but you can enter or type in your questions into the chat anytime, and we will come back to that later during our Q&A session. If there's some really sense of urgency, you can just raise your hand and I will unmute you. There's also a small surprise for you at the very end, so stay tuned. Thank you. And now I give a word to Jeremy, who is gonna start.
Good day, everyone. Thank you all for attending our webinar today. We hope that you find it useful, and we hope to talk to you about an upcoming project in the near future. Next slide, Adam. I want to start with a little bit of history of DME. Many know, but many don't know in this generation that DME is quite an old company and very well established. Founded in 1942 in Detroit, Michigan. DME standardized injection mold bases and really led the market for decades. Eventually grew into offering full mold components, engineered components and systems into hot runners we're going to be talking about today, of course, to where we are today, where DME is truly a global company. We have operating divisions in many global regions, US, Canada, Mexico, Europe, Asia, various places in Asia. And we offer global support and just quite a catalog of products. Next slide. Many today don't remember how instrumental DME was in the development of hot runner technology. I'm not going to go through the entire timeline that you see on your screen, but really beginning in the early 1970s, DME was one of the first mold component or first companies to really develop and start pushing hot runner technology to the market. We have continued to improve on our products and develop new products over the decades, leading to where we are today, and a few of the primary products that we're going to focus on in this webinar. Our current product offering all the way down there in the 2021-2024 timeline is our Stellar and Eco-1 hot runner systems, modular hot runner systems, that really are an evolution or development of our very, very popular and successful hot runner technology that was introduced in the 1980s and then went through further development through the 1990s into the 2000s and 2010s. So, DME is by all means not new to hot runner technology. Again, we were instrumental in developing in leading to where we are today in the industry with all the major players. And we'd like to talk about our current product offering over the next several slides here. Next slide, please. Along with our hot runner systems, we offer all things 𝗪𝗟𝗄𝗄𝗏, whether it be temperature control systems, valve gate control systems, etc. We're going to begin with our 𝗂𝗂𝗏. 𝗂𝗂𝗏, we're going to focus together here in the initial part of the presentation on our stellar-1 platform. stellar-1 in its various versions, including 𝗂𝗂𝗏, uses the same nozzle technology, same gate seals, same basic manifold design principles. So we'll be discussing the three options of stellar-1, 𝗂𝗂𝗏, stellar-1 drop-in system somewhat simultaneously here. The 𝗂𝗂𝗏 variation is our most recent offering to the market. The 𝗂𝗂𝗏 was designed or developed for two primary reasons: to be more cost-effective and to offer much faster delivery to the market. As such, 𝗂𝗂𝗏 is a configurable system. Options include a single nozzle hot runner or hot sprue bushing in DME North American speak, through 1-drop offset, 2, 4, 8, and 16 drop versions of the multi-drop. Again, developed to be very cost effective. What we've done is standardized manifold geometry. This takes a lot of the cost out of the manufacturing and improves lead time. 𝗂𝗂𝗏 is offered for commodity applications only, primarily because of the simplified manifold geometry. You can see there the 6 resins that it's typically used for. It offers geometric balanced manifolds, field replaceable manifold and nozzle heaters. It's available in both a valve gate and thermal gate system. It's very easy to install, and through our 6 different flow path sizes, 4 millimeters, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 16, there's a very broad shot range availability. Next slide. The 𝗂𝗂𝗏 gating options, as noted, are exactly the same as our stellar-1 options. So we will not repeat this through the presentation. Again, in thermal gate, we offer a point gate or torpedo type gate for direct part gating. We offer the point gate in a full body for cold runner applications. And then, of course, we offer a standard sprue and, not shown, an extended sprue gate option. Those same basic gate options are also available in the valve gate version of the systems, where, again, we have a bodiless, a full body, and also a valve gated sprue tip. Next slide. Specifically to the 𝗂𝗂𝗏, as noted, the manifold geometries are set, as is also the maximum size of the manifold, 600 by 600 millimeters. Again, the manifold standardization is all so we can use more efficient cam operations to deliver the systems faster and at a lower cost. Again, all of the components for the nozzle assemblies are stocked, so the kits are very easy to put together, and those components are stocked globally. Again, to the manifolds, they are limited to single level gun drilling only. They have pressed in field replaceable heaters, and those heaters are stocked. So again, they can be delivered quickly. And again, as noted, the overall size of the system is limited to 600 by 600 millimeters. Just some simple models here of some different standard 𝗂𝗂𝗏 configurations, including the single nozzle hot runner all the way to the right, which is also available with standard locating rings as an option. Next slide. And then this leads us into the 𝗪-1. The 𝗪-1 really was the next advancement from our stellar and hot-1 systems. The stellar-1 system, unlike 𝗂𝗂𝗏-1, is a more advanced system, certainly to run all of the commodity resins as well as engineered and filled resins. The stellar-1 systems come with full application support through design and development of the hot runner to the marrying of the mold. So it's a complete turnkey engineering and product solution. Here again, offered in the valve gate and thermal gate configurations. Our valve gates are operational both pneumatically and hydraulically. We currently offer the stellar-1 systems from 2 to 32 drops. Same flow paths as I've mentioned earlier, and the same serviceability that I mentioned earlier. The nozzle heaters can be replaced with the 𝗂𝗏 still in the press, and the manifold heaters are not special per system. They are in stock and field replaceable. And as you can see below there, just a very wide range of resins can be used with the stellar-1 system. Next slide. Quick overview of some interesting manifolds that we've done with stellar-1. Stellar-1's been in service, as noted on the overview slide, since 2021, and we have over 3,000 stellar-1 systems in production globally. It's a very well-established system. It's very reliable, easy to service, and easy to design around. The stellar-1 is also available in a threaded or screw-in nozzle semi-drop configuration. This is not available in all regions. Primarily, we sell this in continental Europe and in Asia. All the same gate seals, all the same heaters and capability when it comes to commodity as well as engineered and filled resins. The semi-drop system is not available in the valve gate version. It's only thermal gate. So what this provides for, as most of you are aware, a system that is completely independent of the mold plates. It's assembled and serviced outside of the hot side of the mold and then dropped in assembly and then through maintenance over the years. Next slide. Here you can see the stellar-1 configurations, drop-in systems. Again, high density, small part molding is really what this is intended for, high cavitation. It's been very, very successful, definitely in Asia, and it's starting to see more and more use in Europe.
And now, Jörg, I think it's your turn now. Thank you, Jeremy, very much.
Yes, thanks for introduction, Adam. So, okay, now we will start with our single nozzle, what we have in our portfolio, the DMEX single nozzle hot runner. So it's a well-known nozzle in the market since 2011, and we have different sizes of these nozzles. So we started with lengths of 55 millimeters up to 90 millimeters. We have also the different options from the tips. It's shown similar like the stellar-1 versions, but there are some difference. You can see the lengths are different against the stellar-1, so that's especially for the DMEX nozzle. We have also separate heater on the body and on the head of the nozzle, so it means it's very good for the heating control of the nozzle and also for faster start time, and when you use critical technical materials to have the right control of the heat in the nozzle. So that's the reason. So you can use the nozzle for engineered or for commutative resins. It's possible with both. And what is also interesting, we have the flow channel diameter from 7.7 up to 15 millimeters. So it's a wide range for your application. So, and then our engineering team will help you to decide the right nozzle for your project. Next slide, please. So now we come to our oldie, our cool one system. So we see it started in 1975 in US with these one of the first hot runner systems in the market. So it's an internal heated system. It's a little bit different between the other ones what we have. But we had a lot of customers who are very happy with the system. We had a lot of follow-up molds, and when the customer is convinced with the system, they order it again and again. So it's really interesting to see that it's nearly a self-sealing system because the plastic material on the outside of the holes will seal the system because in the outside there is not heated. So that's the reason why it's a self-sealing system. It's also very good when you will use recycled materials. So you can very fast cleaning these system. You see on the left side a picture that you can remove the inserts from the front side, and then you can clean very easy the dirt from your nozzle and can run again. So you don't must use your tool shop. So it can be done on the machine. So very fast reaction time, and it's very good to know that. Especially in this time, what we have now, we have a system for recycled material. So we have also some technical informations. It's only for PP, PE, and PS/ABS. We have not the possibility for color change. Sometimes you can use it, but we don't prefer to use color change on the system. Sorry. And some technical aspects is we have a nozzle length from 58 up to 370 millimeters, and short weight per nozzle is starting with 40 grams up to 2000 grams. So it's up to the application. We have a fully engineered system if you want. So it means we design for you the hot half, or you can order this parts by yourself and must design it by yourself. But we prefer that we design the system for you. And this is the reason also we have there's a guarantee on it. And you have our support from the engineering department fully for this one. So the maximum size is from the tool is 1200 millimeters. Why? Because the tube for the heating element as a maximum length is 1200 millimeters. So you need it for heating, for maintaining the plastic material inside this one. Next slide, please. So here you can see some of our hot halves on the right side. It's a 2-drop, an easy 2-drop system. And we have the complete, to understand it, the complete manifold is implemented in these steel blocks and these plates. So that's also good for the isolation of the system. It's very cost effective for the energies because we have plastic material around the heating zones, and it's a good isolation for the heaters. So you don't need so much energy for it. Then on the left side, there is a 32-drop system as an example. And these systems are complete engineered from our colleagues in the engineering department. Next slide, please. So that you also have a good control from your DME hot runners. That's a perfect bundle to use our temperature controllers. Here is a small overview of the different types and sizes of the controllers what we have in our portfolio. So we have as an example the ME controller. It's on the left side. It started with these controllers with 6 up to 12 zones to control. So we have one version with 6 control units and one with 12 zones. We have a 5-sol display, a touchscreen display. We have 15 amps control cards. And we have an alarm output as an example. We have an USB port for saving your inputs for the control temperatures and for the times. And also it's very cost effective for using this one in your production. Also replace existing controllers from competition. So if you want to have this, it's very good and very easy to handle. Also for the employees, it's very easy to handle. So it's also interesting for the future that the employees also take it easy to handle these temperature controllers. And we have step forward the M2 controller, the M1 controller, sorry. So it started with, no, one wide, yes, this is the M1 controller. So it started with 12 zones up to 48 control zones. So if you need more zones, you don't must buy more controllers, so you can use a bigger one. You can have also these options with a 7 display. So it's a bigger touchscreen display. You can see it. It's more comfortable for the customer. We have a grounded fault detection. We have a 𝗪𝗂𝗶𝗄, sorry. We have a 𝗪𝗂𝗶𝗄 a slave mode for this one. We have as an example a plastic leakage detection also implemented, and that's some of these benefits. And you need more and more zones to control. We have the M2 as an example. It started with 24 zones. And up to 252 zones, and as an option also with a big touchscreen, so it's up to 17 inch display that you can implement it on the top also from this one. So we have implemented all these functions from the N2, and we have also wireless network control, engineering consumption monitoring also. It's interesting. Special programs we have implemented for purging the hot runner system, for quicker color changes, and yeah, that's very easy to handle also. And as an option, you have the possibility to control the valve gate hot runner system with these controller, and also you can have the option for the water monitoring. So that's all from the temperature controllers and all from my side. Thanks for your attention.
Thanks, Jörg. So now we've seen the portfolio of products of DME. So now 𝗪𝗏𝗟 is gonna guide us through one of the many success stories which we have in a field. So 𝗪𝗏𝗟, your turn now. Thank you.
Good morning and good afternoon, everyone. As Adam mentioned, today I'll be sharing few success stories using DME hot runner systems, highlighting its practical challenges, technical solutions, and also measurable result achieved by using DME hot runner system. So let me start with our first success story. As you can see in the screen, this was a large PP pipe component weighing around 13.5 kilogram with an average wall thickness of 10 mm. It was a 2-cavity tool with 6 drops. That means 3 drops for a single cavity. The challenge here was for a thick wall thickness part, controlling gate wastage, avoiding sticking is really critical. Any defect at the gate directly impacts the part functionality. So what we did is we implemented a special valve gating solution using DME Stellar 1 system. It was a customized system with a big nozzle runner and also a big gate opening. And as a result, the part was very good at the first trial. There were no gate wastage or problem with gate sticking. And we have to note that this is a very big system. As you can see in the right corner, the drop to drop dimension is around 1400 mm. It's almost like 1.5 meters. So like this really shows that the robustness of the Stellar 1 valve gating system when we use it for a very large part. Next slide, Adam. So the second case is a very strong example of productivity improvement. This was a 32 cavity application. The material was PP and the part weight is 2 grams. Originally, it was a fully cold runner system, and we converted the system into semi hot runner using our 𝗂𝗏𝗏 hot runner system with the gating style full body. The main issue which customer had was long cycle time and also the material wastage. So like after the conversion, the cycle time drastically reduced from 20 seconds to 5.8 seconds. So if we can imagine, that is nearly 70% reduction in cycle time. And also in addition, we saved material the part quality improved, and also the production efficiency increased significantly. So as a conclusion, this case showcases that 𝗂𝗂𝗏 can be used very economically and cost efficient investment. Next slide, please. The third project, the third success story was technically challenging. The material was Pollack. It is a recycled material with aluminum fillers, including Tetra Pak recycled content along with polypropylene. So like, as you all know, filling a processed recycled material is always difficult because we can expect flow inconsistency, like poor gate finish, and also filling can be irregular. So what we did is we implemented our 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏06 point gating system. The result was really positive, and even the gate finish was excellent. The filling, we didn't have any issue with the filling, even with the aluminum fillers. So this really proves that our system is not only for virgin material, but also performs for various recycled materials too. Next slide, please. So our fourth success story from the many stories. So this is a 24-drop LDPE chip cap. This was a thin-walled application with 0.65 mm wall thickness. It was with a pneumatic valve gate actuation. So for thin valve, as you all know, excellent thermal balancing. We should have precise filling synchronization, and also the gate cutoff should be very good. So with our 𝗪𝗏𝗏 system, as I said before, using a pneumatic actuator, the outcome was fantastic. We balanced it with 95% fill balance. There were no issues of strings, no flash, and no gate wastage. So this was a huge success. So that is the end of the success story. Just few examples. And thank you for your time and attention. And if you have any technical questions or application challenges, or if you would like to discuss any specific products, please feel free to contact us. Thank you all again.
Thank you very much, ภิrvalsan. It was very interesting. So now, Jeremy, back to you. Thank you to summarize and highlight the key unique selling points of DME systems.
Thank you, Adam and team. As noted earlier in the presentation, DME has a global presence, facilities located worldwide. For all of the hot runner products that we've discussed in this webinar, we have local stock of replacement parts, and we have a technical team in each region, as well as field support should you need it. Wanted to pick up on the warranty of the systems. 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏, 𝗂𝗂𝗏, 𝗂𝗂𝗏 are all warranted for 2 years for the heater elements, and 1 year for the non-wear components, and 60 days for wear components. And do please forgive me, but that was something important that I failed to mention when discussing 𝗂𝗂𝗏 and 𝗪𝗏𝗏. Both system gate seals are available in both standard and wear-resistant versions. Also, as noted throughout the webinar here, our global team stands prepared to help you through any application you may have, and then of course in after-sales service. Key takeaway that I'd like to express is I think you should evaluate DME for your next hot runner application. And we encourage you to consider, why should you pay more when an application may not require a very high sophisticated system. Give us an opportunity to quote 𝗂𝗂𝗏 or even 𝗪𝗏𝗏, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with the pricing and the lead times that you see. We offer fast quotation regardless of what you're looking for, streamlined order processing. Again, this is in all regions, and multiple manufacturing regions globally, again, to reduce lead time. Again, buy the system you need. Don't overspend. Give us the opportunity to take a look at what you need, and I'm sure that we've got an economical solution for you. Plastic leakage, depending on the system and who develops and manufactures, the plates, leak detection, leakage should be minimized for sure. Bundle with the controllers, as Jörg mentioned. We also could go a step further, get into all the ancillaries, cabling, MRO products, and so forth. The DME commercial team would, really enjoy looking at your entire operation and offer different solutions that we provide. Another option on the hot runners, we'd be happy to recommend a replacement part package that can be purchased at the same time as the hot runner at a reduced cost. And speak to our application engineers if you're using post-consumer material and the different DME systems that will accommodate that material.
Thank you. I would like to also highlight here the special action what we have prepared, like for the solutions which were discussed, which is extra 5% discount when you order the DME product or system till 1st of June 2026. So that's a small present which I was referring to at the beginning. And now I think we are at the official end of the presentation, and now we can jump into our chat and into our Q&A session. I can see already few questions. Some of them were already replied, Jeremy, by you, but I will read them. I'll read them anyway. So the first question is: does the 𝗂𝗏 valve-gated system include the pneumatic cylinders? Jeremy, probably that will be for you. Jeremy?
Apologize, I was typing another answer to another
No
question.
worries.
The Stellar One and 𝗂𝗏 valve gate actuators can be operated pneumatically or hydraulically. It's the exact same cylinder, the exact same sealing mechanism, so it doesn't have to be specified at time of order. But again, either pneumatic or hydraulic limitation is 700 PSI. And forgive me, I don't know the bar equivalent right off the top of my mind.
All right. Thank you. Another question what we have here: what is the support given by DME on CAD and drawings? You've already replied it, Jeremy, so I can maybe read it out, no problem. So preliminary 𝗂𝗏 system CAD can be provided at time of quotation. Stellar One engineering time averages between 2 or 4 days, depending on the complexity of the system and timeliness of customer technical responses. And Stellar One CAD is typically provided for final customer approval in 3 to 4 days. That's pretty quick, I would say. Then the other question what we have here in chat: is 𝗂𝗏 a natural balanced, or can we do artificial balancing? Jeremy, probably also to you as well.
Right. So the 𝗂𝗏 manifolds are what we would consider to be geometrically balanced. When you look at the standard configurations, the geometric balancing is basically trying to maintain uniformity between the lengths of the flow paths. I would say with 𝗂𝗏, if there is a greater concern for balancing, part fill, etc., that a valve gate version be considered over thermal gate.
Okay. Then we have another question: how effective maintenance free system more than 32 drops. That's what it says here.
Can you repeat that question, Adam?
It says here in the chat how effective maintenance of a free system, maybe, and then also addition more than 32 drops. So maybe if you can elaborate on the maintenance of the system a little bit. Thank you.
Great. So I see that question now. So from a maintenance standpoint, we discussed the warranty 2 years on the heaters, and then the shorter warranties on the gate seals. Again, because the 𝗪𝗏𝗏 nozzle assembly is modular, also with brass sleeve heaters for the nozzle bodies, the gate seals and the heaters can be changed easily with the A-half still in the press. Manifold heaters fail very uncommonly, but as noted, when they do, they're stocked as replacement parts by the DME locations, and they're easy for the customer to change out themselves. Doesn't require any special parts. But ultimately, and one of the other things that we really didn't touch on, 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏 was really designed with color change in mind. I wouldn't necessarily say it's completely optimized for color change, but our torpedoes or our needles for our point gate tips are fluted, which requires lower operating pressure, but also helps when purging for color changes. And the manifold geometry, the internal flow channels are very clean and they purge relatively quickly as well. So from a maintenance standpoint, they are designed and intended to pretty much take care of themselves.
Okay, perfect. Then we have another question coming. If there's any specific recommendations on the purge for color change, can manifold with tight clearance can also be purged?
As I kind of alluded to a moment ago, yes, the systems, the internal flow paths all the way through the gate seals of Eco1, Stellar1 are very clean, which again actually reduces molding pressure, but does make them much more easy to purge when it comes to color change.
Okay, thank you. I'm checking the chat. It seems like that there's no more questions at the moment. I would maybe recommend you to check that my colleague Mark, the marketing manager from DME North America, also put some nice, interesting contacts or links. There's a link for the Hot Runner Solutions catalog, which is quite comprehensive. I think it's nearly more than 200 pages full of the content actually which was presented. And also what you can see here on the main screen, that there are some main contacts for our entities all over the world. I would very highly recommend to also follow our LinkedIn profile pages, where we are trying to add some novelties, some informations about the life in DME, and more of the interesting content. So we are 41 minutes, so pretty good on timing. Is there any other questions? If not now, then you can still enter them to the chat and we will reply after the session.
Hey, Adam, there looks like there's a chat over in the question and answer section. And the question is, manifold heaters are segmented or pre-bent?
Yep. The answer to that question, they are segmented. They're flexible heaters, and that's what allows us to keep them in stock versus the pre-bent. And often the heaters require a little bit more skill when changing them out. The flex heaters are a little more forgiving for customers performing their own maintenance.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Mark, for the good catch. But now checking the chat Q&A it seems to be all. So I would like to thank you for your participants. We are going to definitely continue with more interesting content and topics. I'm quite glad that we had today such a good audience with so many active participants. And I would like to also thank you, the presenters, our team, Terivalsan, Jörg, Jeremy. Good work. And thanks again, and wish everyone a nice rest of the day. Thank you very much.